написать, да?
А где русским?
Английским и русским название написать или только английским?
Ну, английским только напиши, если маленьким, там влезет русским, напиши русским.
Ну, здесь один шрифт.
Да? Ну, значит, английским. Итак, привет. And let's go. Let's continue to work in format of breathing, combine our breathing with physical dynamic exercises in format where I will be combine our breathing, our physical exercises, and will be combined meditative activity, and we will be combined next action, meditative activity, format metaphoric associative visualization will be, and dynamic exercises, static exercises, and our breathing. 5. No? Yes, 5 static exercises, dynamic exercises, managing of our prana, 4 exercises, and metaphoric associative visualization. It's format telepathy activity. 5. We will be think about our 5 format. We will be think consciously, simultaneously. We will be thinking at the one time, simultaneously, in 5 formats of our thoughts. It's breathing, it's managing of our breathing, static exercises, it's asana, half lotus, dynamic exercises, it's Kegel's exercises, and we will be managing our prana, and we will be managing our prana in format his moves, and format starts visualization. Все готово, да? Окей. Так. Так, my dear friends, I'm glad to see you. How are you? Fighting, competitive, or average? I must be sure that your mood is very good, and that your mood is that you move now is indeed combative and fighting, and don't in any way average is better. You must be fighting and combative and very good all time. And let's now to continue work in format our breathing by Kapalabhati. Now I will be studying to do with this breathing combination with another with same thoughts process and same process of dynamic exercises. Now let's continue this moving. And okay. So as many as you can. And now let's go. Let's go to study. I must drink water or let's to bring use жидкость. Давайте выпьем какую-то полезную жидкость. Так. Let's to drink use liquid. Let's to drink use liquid. Okay. I drink coffee and I will be to work. And now let's go. Now we'll speak about breathing with Kapalabhati. Name of the breathing Kapalabhati. Its breathing is very use. This breathing is very important for our health and for our prana, or for our prana management. It's difficult. It's breathing in format combination with another actions of our mind and of our physical static exercises and of our physical dynamic exercises in format combination with all another part of our mind, part of our things, part of our physical station, static physical station, and part of our dynamic physical station. It's all we will be combined. When we do its actions, it will be for us and for me. For me is no. For us, for beginner. If you beginning, it will be difficult for us to combine all these actions. То есть это будет трудно для вас комбинировать эти действия, комбинировать в единое. А самое основное в йоговской практике, the basic of practice and philosophy yogas, it's asana yoga, hatha yoga. It is combination all factors. If we take simple example, то есть hatha yoga это комбинация всех наших действий, вплоть до действий в формате шатакарм, вплоть до действий в питании. То есть мы должны комбинировать все это вместе. То есть when how are you? how are you? It's fighting courage. Why are during all our practice, all time drink water? Why I do it? During 3 hours, I came to drink two as minimum liters of water, because with this drinking, I try to increase speed of my metabolism, of my metabolism. Then more our metabolism, quicker our metabolism, then I better feeling of you. Чем быстрее мой метаболизм, то есть когда я пью воду, я этим ускоряю свой метаболизм, ускоряю обмен веществ, потому что чем быстрее мой обмен веществ, тем я лучше себя чувствую. When quicker my metabolism, then I feeling myself, ourselves, the better, the best in the greatly the best. It's combination in format yoga. I doing it's always. Я делаю это всегда. In time, my practice, physical practice and mental practice in the format yogic times. Когда я нахожусь в йоговском времени и делаю какие-то мысленные упражнения, делаю какие-то when I'm doing any thought exercises and any physical dynamic exercises and any physical static exercises, all this time I try to drink more and more. And I all time don't only drink more and more. I try all time during yogic times, breathe very many breathing. Дышать больше. Я во время всей наших практик всегда стараюсь. Если вы заметили, у меня всегда стоит вода. Литр воды возле меня всегда стоит. Литр, полтора, 2 чашки по пол-литра как минимум. Еще вот бутылка с водой стоит, как сейчас, да? То есть я всегда пью как можно больше. И as you see, как вы заметили, я не делаю много, скажем так, физических упражнений в течение там йоговского часа или 2 часов. Я не делаю много физических упражнений. Я много дышу. I do not physical exercises. I doing very many, a lot of many exercises which connect with my breathing. I long time can to breathe by in the basic, в основном in the basic I am breathing. I use bellows breathing. Это дыхание. То есть я дышу много и часто. And use bellows breathing in this format. Why I do it? I am do it because when I breathing with bellows breathing, I breathe. I take out. I take very many breathing mixture and prana and большое количество праны и воздуха. Так. большое количество дыхательной смеси. A large amount of air and water. Большое количество воздуха и праны. A large amount of air and prana promotes and contributes increase process of metabolism, то есть of metabolism. A large amount of air and prana, a large amount of breathing mixture and prana promotes and contributes large, very large, greatly, очень мощно, большое количество воздуха и праны, очень мощно, greatly, значительно, скажем так, очень сильно, значительно способствует, promotes and contributes, это способствует, increase of metabolism, of our metabolism. То есть большое количество воздуха и праны способствует ускорению метаболизма. То есть чем больше мы дышим, воздух входит, обрабатывается in our breathing mixture, and there in our legs and all our system, and moving along all our organism, and with this process contributes and promotes, способствует increase process of metabolism. То есть во время серьезного дыхания, когда мы глубоко дышим, если вы не заметили, да, я могу выпить, например, там за 2-3 часа 3 литра воды и при этом ни разу не сходить в туалет. Но дышу я очень сильно. Дышу я. I can to drink 3 liters of water, but don't go to the toilet because I'm work in format breathing in format belows breathing. То есть глубокое дыхание. Работаю много в дыхании. Я дышу, и вместе с своим воздухом через легкие выходит вода. Вот в чем дело. Также она выходит через поры моего тела. Потому что дыхание, оно очень сильно ускоряет обмен веществ. То есть за ночь у вас, если у вас вес, скажем так, средний вес, if you have average, средний вес 70 килограмм, у вас за ночь уходит вместе с дыханием пол-литра воды как минимум. Вот в чем дело. С дыханием и через поры вашего тела. А если вы сознательно дышите with bellows, with bellows, это мехами, это серьезное, мощное дыхание, то у вас за 2-3 часа может выйти 2-3 литра воды. Литр воды может выходить, если вы очень серьезно и намеренно дышите. Литр воды is go out from our body for 2-3 hours. Поэтому питье, drinking of water, or drinking жидкость, питье любой жидкости, used for us, promotes and contributes to increasing range of our metabolism. То есть, понятно, да? Примерно понятно. Now, let's go future. Идем дальше. And I tell you about, I'm telling you about breathing, which name is Kapalabhati. Very deep inhale, and deep inhale. First inhale, first exhalation, it's very deep inhale. When more will be will be this inhale, then we can to make more short moves. Deep, very deep inhale. От, скажем так, от глубины вашего вдоха, от количества воздуха, который вы возьмете с первым вдохом, зависит количество коротких выдохов, которые вы сделаете после этого. Deep, deep inhale. From. От количества воздуха. Так. Чем больше мы вдыхаем, тем большее количество коротких выдохов, мы сможем сделать. Так. Чем больше мы вдыхаем, тем большее количество выдохов мы делаем. Чем больше мы вдыхаем, тем большее количество выдохов мы делаем. A large amount of air and prana, the more we inhale, the more exhalation we make. A large amount air and prana. Так, чем большее количество воздуха и праны. Так, немножко неправильно написал. Чем больше мы вдыхаем, чем больше воздуха мы вдыхаем, чем больше воздуха мы вдыхаем, тем большее количество выдохов мы делаем. Чем большее количество выдохов мы можем сделать. Мы можем делать. Так. The more air we inhale, the more exhalations we can do. The more air we inhale, the more exhalation we can do. Understand? Чем больше выдох, чем больше мы вдыхаем, первый вдох, the more we inhale, then more, чем больше наш первый вздох, чем больше наш первый вдох, the more our first breath, the more we have, the more exhalation we can do. The more our first breath, inhale. The more our first inhale, the more air we inhale at the in format of first inhale, the more exhalations we can do. The more air we inhale at first inhalings is first. The more exhalations we can do, the more air we inhale, the more exhalation we can do. The more our first breath, the more exhalation we can do. The more our first breath or inhale, the more our first inhale, the more exhalation we can do. The more exhalation we can do, the more our first breath. Так. Чем больше воздуха мы вдыхаем, тем большее количество выдохов мы можем сделать. Так. Чем больше наш первый вдох, the more air we inhale. Чем больше наш первый вдох, the larger our first breath, the larger our first inhale, the more. Так, чем больше наш первый вдох, тем больше выдохов мы можем сделать. The largest our first breath, the more exhalation we can do. The more air we inhale, чем больше, the more air we inhale, the more exhalation we can do. And understand, I see, it's very simple. It's very simple. Now, let's go дальше, идем дальше. Так, погнали. Пьем водичку. Так, погнали дальше. And now we speak about second method of our breathing. Second method of our managing of our breathing. Second method in system managing of our breathing. First method is full 3-beat urgent breathing. Second method is method of name is Kapalabhati. This method of breathing Kapalabhati is deep, very deep inhale, and same as you can to do, and several short, very short exhalations. And let's go. Deep, very deep inhale. Short exhaling. And it's I talk you about simple breathing, second breathing in format Kapalabhati. This simple method, it's not very simple, it's difficult. It's difficult. Это сложный метод, да, сложный, difficult. It's very difficult method because we must to think about all process of this breathing, and our thoughts must all this time from beginning of this method and to it finish, our mind one all time to do in full consciousness. То есть наше сознание, наш ум должен быть все время в полном сознании. То есть мы должны думать об этом сознательно. We must do about this with our consciousness. То есть мы должны думать об этом сознательно. Так, let's do it now. Let's very deep inhale and several as you can exhale. It's very good. Okay, it's from beginning and to end. Our we begin and end our we begin to breathe with Kapalabhati, we begin from our first big inhale. Big and deep, deep, very deep inhale. And we are finished this Kapalabhati method by our последний, first, последний, with, we finished our method of Kapalabhati with our последний вдох, с нашим последним вдохом. Так. Так, последний вдох. Last breath. Итак, we are beginning breathing in format Kapalabhati with our big, very big and very deep first inhaling, deep, very deep inhaling, and we are finishing this method with our last exhalation, with our last exhalation. And let's begin to do it. Deep, very deep inhale. Several exhaling. Finish. Once more. Deep, seated asana, lotus, half lotus, and let's to begin. Deep, very deep inhale. Exhaling. Okay. During. Then more you can to do short inhalations, then is better for our health. It's very good. Then more short exhalation. Is it better for our health? Then more short exhalation, then it better. And you must do some more exhalation, short exhalation, as some more short exhalation as it possible for us. Чем больше выдохов, тем это полезнее для вас. Да? Вы должны стараться сделать как можно больше выдохов, как можно больше. We must try to do as more exhalation as it possible for us. With every first deep first inhale, we must do after our deep first inhale as more exhalations that it possible for us. And let's to try once more. Deep, very deep inhale. Now I am doing 15 short exhalations. 15 short exhalation. Then more we can do short exhalation. That is more use for you. That is, чем больше выдохов, тем это полезнее для вас. Вот в чем дело. Так. Let's to drink now. So, one moment, please. Okay, one moment, please. One minute and I will be returned. Он не соглашался, но потом пришлось ему согласиться и просто подарить. Yes, now, let's continue. Let's continue. Oh. And now we will work in format Kapalabhati. And deeper, deep inhale. Exhale. Short exhale after very deep, deep inhale. Now, let's do complicate our situation with breathing by Kapalabhati. At the time of each shot of at the time of each, conveniently, одновременно, conveniently, так, conveniently, так, simultaneously, так, simultaneously, одновременно, simultaneously, And go simultation with each exhalation. Simultation with each exhalation. We will be doing Kegel's exercises. What is it, Kegel's exercises? Simultation with each exhalations, short exhalations. We doing two actions, and short exhalation it's one actions. In the time, during of time of one actions of short exhalations, of short exhaling, we simultaneously, одновременно with one exhalation, we must to do two actions, this, squeeze and unclench the muscles of the anus. Мы должны сжать и разжать. Compress and decompress, or squeeze and unclench. Compress and decompress muscles of anus. Muscles of anus. Its name, it is Kegel exercises. It was one doctor. Its name Kegel. Kegel exercises. It's very use exercises for all our organized systems. And when we are doing one exhaling, short exhaling, we must be doing two exercises in format Kegel exercises. It must be compress and decompress our muscles of our anus, muscles of the anus, and let's go to try to do it. And come on, very deep inhale. Next, several, as you can to do it, several, and now several short exhaling. And let's go on. Very deep inhale. Short exhaling. Simultaneously with our short exhaling, we are doing one short exhaling, one action, short exhaling. During the time, one action, short exhaling. During the time, we must do two action. Compress and decompress muscles of the anus. Muscles of the anus. Compress or decompress. Squeeze or squeeze. Compress and decompress. Squeeze and unclench. Squeeze and unclench muscle of the anus. Squeeze and unclench. And squeeze and unclench. Сжать и разжать. С каждым выдохом. Сжали, разжали. Следующий выдох. Сжали, разжали. Next. Exhaling. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. We must do it with each short shoot with each. We must do it with short exhaling. One short exhaling, two action, squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Сжали, разжали. Squeeze, unclench. One short exhaling, two action during time of one short exhaling. We doing during at same time two actions. Squeeze and unclenching. And unclench. Squeeze and unclench. Very deep inhale. Short inhaling. With each short exhaling, with each short exhalations, with each short exhalation, we do squeeze and unclench, squeeze and unclench by muscles of the anus. And let's go, squeeze and unclench. Deep, very deep inhale, squeeze and clench, squeeze and clench, squeeze and clench, squeeze and clench, compress, decompress, compress, decompress, squeeze and clench. With each short exhaling, we're doing 2 action. Squeeze and unclench, or compress, decompress. Compress, decompress, compress, decompress. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. You, I think, you understand it, that with each action, 1 action, short exhaling, we are doing 2 action. Unclench, сжимаем, разжимаем. Unclench, squeeze and unclench. Squeeze and clench. 1 actions by short, 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 1 short exhaling, 1 short exhalations, 1 short exhalation, 2 action, 2 actions by our muscles of the anus. Squeeze and unclench. Squeeze and unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Deep, very deep inhale. Deep, very deep inhale. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. Squeeze, unclench. I see. I hope that you understand about all of I about, all of I about, all of I about, all of I tell you about. I hope you understand all I tell you about, and it's we work in format combine our thoughts process with our dynamic physical exercises, which, and I want to say you that its process in combination is very useful for your health. Эти процессы в комбинации, то есть мы думаем обо всем, мы думаем одновременно. We are working with this process in combination. We are doing this simultaneously. It's very important, very important. With this simultaneously actions, with this simultaneously, we are combinating, we are combinating our unconsciousness with our consciousness, with then more different, and then more this thoughts process, then more synergetic combination, our harmony of our unconsciousness with consciousness. In the yogic time, yoga practices don't have aim каких-то целей, don't have aim, because то есть в течение йоговского времени наши йоговские действия не имеют каких-то целей. Это этические принципы яма не яма, да? Составляющие этических принципов. То есть мы действуем ради действий. То есть мы делаем эти упражнения, мы действуем, мы думаем об этих действиях ради тех же самых действий. То есть мы думаем об этих действиях, управляем праной, управляем нашими динамическими exercises, упражнениями для того, чтобы действия нашего организма всегда работали в том формате, в котором мы нуждаемся, в котором нам нужно. То есть это now we are managing our нашей судьбой. Занимаемся управлением нашей судьбой. In формате здоровья. Судьба, да? Так, судьба. Fate. With these actions combined, when we combine these actions, we connect our unconsciousness with our consciousness in synergetic format. We are connect in harmony our unconsciousness with our consciousness in synergetic format. We are connect all basic paragraph of philosophy yoga, основы философии йоги, basics, философские основы, philosophy's basics of yoga practice, its management, управление, management our thoughts in format synergetic format. How we must, first of all, yoga doing all for connect our unconsciousness with our consciousness in synergetic format. All simple format, this unconsciousness, 5, consciousness 5. When we connect it's in simple harmony, it's 5 plus 5. We receive 10. It's all format in harmony. 5 plus 5 receive 10. And synergetic harmony, it's 5, we take 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. We receive 25. If simple harmony, 5 plus 5, 10. Synergetic harmony, 25. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 25. And this harmony synergetic can be more bigger. It's это зависит, скажем так. Ну, когда мы работаем в гармонии, когда мы гармонизируем все, да, есть простая гармония. Когда мы достигаем обычной гармонии, это суммарная, да, то есть наше подсознание 5, сознание 5, 5 плюс 5 равно гармония 10. А если we are working in synergetic format, то есть мы стараемся достичь синергетической гармонии в синергетическом формате, то это 5 на 5 равно 25. 5 плюс 5 – 10, а 5 умножить на 5 равно 25. Это геометрическая прогрессия. Эта прогрессия может быть больше, гораздо больше. Все будет зависеть от наших мысленных действий. Вот в чем дело. И от сложности управления, и от сложности, с которой будут справляться наши мыслительные процессы. Always we can make harmony more. We can make harmony, but not 5%. We receive 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. We receive 25. We can do 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It will be 100, 200. All it зависимость. All it зависит. Зависеть. All this depend from our actions. What we more to do with this. All is depends from our actions, in what format we are working. It's harmony, great of this harmony depends from us, from our actions. Так, эта гармония зависит от наших действий, зависит полностью от нас. То есть, что мы делаем и как мы, скажем так, синхронизируем our combination, by what case and with what power we combine all our actions. То есть основная задача – это думать одновременно. We must to think simultaneously in several format. Breathing format, dynamic exercises format, static exercises format, thinking, thinking simultaneously management, одновременное управление, simultaneously management by several thought process. It can be breathing exercises by right hand, by left hand, and another dynamic exercises. When we management of these actions simultaneously, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 7 action. When we can management the more this action, when will be better, more better our destiny for us. When we more can simultaneously management of our thoughts process, then more our destiny management by us. Да? Чем больше мы можем управлять большим количеством мыслительных процессов одновременно при помощи нашего разума, тем лучше наша судьба управляется нами в наших интересах. Так, пока давайте на этом finish for today and встретимся уже завтра утром в течение завтрашнего дня. Окей? Let's go. Всем спасибо. Будем уходить в сон. I wait you today, during all days, from today morning will be 2 hours from 8 to 10, online and offline, practical format. I will be show you practical format. Asana and informat meditative activity and breathing. It will be informat combination. I try now. I will be try more work in format combination our exercises, physical exercises, static exercises, and breathing and meditative activity. Now, thank you, bye. Bye, всем окей. YouTube, Facebook, bye.